Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel, Anna Bella, and today I am doing a how to build Warhammer Age of Sigmar Mortal Realms review. I've finally finished the hex rafts. They are fully complete with riders on top, and I'm just going to lazy sue them for you now. Ta-da! So this is the back view of them, and this is the front view of them. I have customized them a little bit because all of this that is in this plastic tub here are the leftovers from them. So they had all sorts of different saddle formations and armor. See, I've used some of the armor here on this one just to get that difference in. I know some people be like, why? They're supposed to be like floaty things. And I was like, yeah, they're floaty, but sometimes you actually want a little hardness too. So that's what I've done. There's obviously miles still to go with the painting. I've also given this one a slightly different scythe. His is more of a traditional lance. Old Scully here. So that one's got a skull. That one is encased in wrapping. Another skull. This one's a skull with a hat on or a helmet. And this one is a skull with a helmet slash a hood as well. I've gone with different heads, different weapons, and different leg formations. There are absolutely loads of them in here that you could have used. There were so many different alternatives and styles. Really, really cool. So always keep your bits in a bit box, and that's basically the hex raft. So they're over there. Now, back to our Draco line problem. I've constructed the two that I got in issue 59 there. This is the one that I got earlier in the collection with the 3 prepared heads. You get 6. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You get 6 additional heads. Now, these heads I'm going to put quite nicely in the bit box because I'm not going to use those at all. I'm going to use these 3 that I've already prepped and ready. So that means I can get rid of their crests and plumage in there quite nicely. We do have 2 shoulder pads from the 1980s that have been left over, so they're also going in my other bit box. As you can see, save all your bits. You never know if you're going to use them or not. I'm just going to move off the hex rafts here and just show you what I've done with my Draco lines. Okay, the first one that's going on is the leader. So I've given him a sword rather than a staff just to be different. He does have a staff at the side down here. He is currently headless. So that is that one. Now for comparison, see, I've included this guy. He's on a base. He was very tricky to assemble. There is also a cute little iguana down here, but mine's a bit mushed in between his feet at the moment. I've given him additional things at the side, so he's got that additional piece there. He's also got an additional piece there. He has a sword at the back, and he has this staff and top of his staff, so they've gone with those. You also get these 2 which look very samey, which is the reason I didn't use them. Yawn, don't they look boring? So they're going in there. I also have these 2 left over. This is the one that was left over from this fellow that I didn't use because I wanted that to also go on, but also I think I've put it upside down because that's his scabbard. Never mind, it's there now. I'm not moving it at all. It's just going to be there because I think initially it was supposed to go on his back, but if you look, he's actually got rather a lot of stuff. So I've stuffed it there and I think I've put it the wrong way round. Never mind, we live and learn because the scabbard is actually facing the wrong way around. It should have been, never mind, that's where it is and that's just life. So that is quite a super duper fantastico staff. Then there was this one, which is also quite nice, but it reminded me of Star Trek, so I've decided not to use it. I've used this one, which is like a pointy sword one. And then on my other Draco line, which unfortunately has not been based, but he will stand up far more easily. Two of his paws will be down, very much like this fellow here when he's on his base. They're currently all headless. These two have got swords on their backs. The other guy is holding and using his sword, which I kind of think is cool. And I've used this star-like staff for him, which is very similar, I think, to this one. Shove that dude out the way. Let's see if I can get them both together so you can have a look. Yeah, sort of will do. It'll do. So there is that. And then I've got the 3 heads, which I'm going to be using on these dudes. So that is that. Let's see if he will actually stand up for us. Probably not. He'll just probably keel over. I've also given him this additional piece at the side there. And on the other side, I gave him this extra staff and scroll because I could. Whereas this guy has got a lot going on with the leaping, and I didn't want it to get too complicated around there. Simplicity is a virtue sometimes in more complex figures. So that is that. There are the 3 heads prepared. How to build, please follow the instructions. They are tricky. I will say this, they are definitely tricky to do. But what I did was I got to this stage with both of them first. So build the dragon-like creature, or the old cold one basically, first, then stop. And then you can fiddle around with hands and plumage and weaponry as much as you like. And it does say down here, check the pictures while you're building to make sure you're on the right track. Do so, because these are complex figures. Also, they've all got tongues. See, this dude's got a tongue. This dude got a tongue. And this dude has got a tongue. He's also got this extra charm, like a little beard. But yeah, so that's my Draco lines, and that's what I've done with them. They were quite tricky to build. I really am quite annoyed that we are missing a base, which is just... But I am pleased that they've been built. Okay, and that is that. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Make sure you save all your bits in your bit boxes, because I'm now going to merge them just for ease. Because it does make your life so much easier, especially if something breaks or... you know, you've got spares. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. And thank you for the support. Yeah, that's all. Stay safe wherever you are. I'm just lining up these dudes for a final shot. Bye!